Week 1. Our Identity and Potential. Chapter 2. The Family of Israel, the Line of Judah. After establishing Israel's connection to all of humanity in Chapter 1, the focus now zooms in dramatically. This chapter lists the descendants of the 12 sons of Israel, whose name was changed from Jacob, but it quickly gives special attention to one son, Judah. This chapter is crucial because it begins to trace the royal line that will eventually lead to King David. A breakdown of the chapter. The chapter lays out the family tree, but it's not just a list of names. It's a curated story that highlights important moments and people, both good and bad. 1. The 12 sons of Israel, verses 1 to 2. The chapter opens by listing the 12 sons who will become the fathers of the 12 tribes. This serves as a table of contents for the genealogies that will follow. 2. The line of Judah, verses 3 to 55. The rest of this long chapter is dedicated almost entirely to Judah's descendants. This is our first major clue about the book's purpose. The author wants to establish the legitimacy and importance of the Davidic kingdom. Within this genealogy, the author includes short but powerful stories. Tamar, verses 3 to 4. The story of Judah and his daughter-in-law Tamar is included right at the beginning. It's a messy, scandalous story, detailed in Genesis chapter 38, but the author includes it to show that God's plan works through imperfect people. The royal line came from this unconventional union. Achan, verse 7. He is called the troubler of Israel, because his sin, stealing forbidden items from Jericho, brought disaster upon the whole nation. This is a reminder that one person's actions can have massive consequences for the community. Caleb, verses 18 to 20, 42 to 55. In contrast to Achan, Caleb is highlighted as a model of faithfulness. He was one of the 2 spies, along with Joshua, who trusted God to give Israel the promised land. His family line is listed with honor. Connecting to our theme, identity and potential, this chapter deepens our understanding of identity by showing that it's complicated. Our family history, both spiritual and biological, is filled with a mix of faith and failure, heroes and troublemakers. The Bible doesn't hide this reality. Our identity isn't based on a perfect past, but on being part of a story that God is guiding. The potential shines through brightly in the focus on Judah's line. Even with scandal Tamar and sin, Achan, in the family tree, God's promise moves forward. The potential for greatness isn't destroyed by human failure. This lineage is a golden thread of promise, leading directly to David and ultimately to Jesus, who is called the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Reflection questions for your group. 1. Why do you think the author chose to include the difficult stories of Tamar and Achan in this genealogy? What does this teach us about how God works in families? 2. Caleb is presented as a hero of faith. Who are the Calebs in your own spiritual heritage that you look up to? 3. This chapter shows that God chose one specific family line to bring about his plan. How does it make you feel to know that through faith in Christ you have been grafted into this special family? Key takeaway for Chapter 2. God's plan for the future often comes through a messy and imperfect past, but his promise is never broken.